More and more, I look through the intro on Borderlands here. I keep wondering how many people were involved in the making of this darn thing, and particularly in like the publishing side, because Gearbox has a publishing arm. Take Two with 2K is a publishing arm, and technically Koch Media owns Gearbox. So how many big major corporations had to be involved with making this one product? So I figured I'd stream early. I'm ready to get it done kind of on the earlier side than wait. I haven't changed my guy's look in a minute. Go with the classic Lance, Lance skin there. That one's really bright, but it's not like it's a multiplayer game with the... Anything I can do on this one? What we got here? You know what? I've probably been neglecting this one Prometheus mission here, so I'm gonna go ahead and try to do this one. Assuming that it doesn't like suddenly disappear on me and it tells me you actually can't do it anymore. So what do we got here? What we got?
Welcome back, my girl.
I think at this point I've just gotten so used to the Spider-Man and this and the Hunter tree combo. I don't know if I could even switch over to one of the other trees, or even switch off the Spider-Man. Just kind of like have just mapped it out so mentally. So apparently it keeps telling me that there's a thing over there, but it then disappears. So yeah, I'm gonna just go over there and just figure out why in the world it's constantly telling that. And plus, was there anything else in this area, like radio towers? There may not have been. What we got here? So I was thinking about the world building and the construction of the world itself, and I was like, why in the world do I have such an issue with some of these things? And see, in Borderlands 1, oh, this isn't where I want to be.
It's time to fight.
What to go? Where in the world? Oh, I want to go up top. Wait, how in the world has this place been made? But so like I think Borderlands 1 is the best comparison to this one, and the most like convenient to look at and observe, just because it's one of the few ones that also had large open spaces that kind of had you doing nothing. And you know, when you're doing game dev, you know, you get behind the engine and then you're just like, you're in the environment and you're like, huh, this should be pretty cool if I just had this big spanning world, and you put so much effort into it, and it's like, no, please don't get rid of it. Oh, I guess there's this thing I can do real quick. But yeah, when you're doing all that in the development side, you...
Sweet mind chucker on that bandit technical. I won't sit VH.
Oh no! Let me up there. Come on. Here we go. So when you're doing that at the engine level, you know, you get so used to just everything being... Why did it explode? What the hell? All I did was look at it, and then it just exploded on me. Or at least it respawns itself.
Now drive it on back to the catch a ride, and I'll scan that sweet weapon in for you.
So when you're like in that environment, you get used to everything, and it just has all the features in the place, and then you finally get some AI moving around, and then like you realize it's actually kind of really big, and the people who are on the mission developing team kind of don't do any extra missions. You know. And
that mind chucker's all yours if you want to slap it on a technical next time you catch a ride.
And so when you have those environments like that, like how do you justify building in more missions that just clutter up everything? Well, the answer is that you don't. You just leave that space giant and open, and then you hope people just kind of, like it or accept it. But that ends up being an issue because you have these large areas which end up having flavorless, nameless spacings. Like, what is a water runoff of highway overpasses that are broken down? It's like, that's supposed to be a big mega metropolis and stuff, but it's also war-torn. So, things like that. Not necessarily bad environment design, but it's gameplay-wise much... There's something to it. There's just kind of like this, like, unimportance to it all. I don't know why I'm opening things. I gotta get out of that habit of opening everything every 5 seconds. It's not like I'm at level 5 anymore.
Hey there, Vault Hunter.
I think that's one of the missions I skipped earlier. I wonder if you can still do it or not.
How's it going?
Looks like you can.
Hello.
I figured I might as well just do it since I, just do all the missions.
Payback's all I got. Right, so, as you can see, life sucks right now. There's these
And,
two Malawan guys.
When you have the environments that are just super massive and huge, you kind of lose a bit of a condensedness to it, like a smoothness to it.
Find out who did it and kill 'em.
And typically you supplement like people wanting more of the game with the DLC, which makes more sense when you really think about it. See, like, alright, so lines like this, there's no reason for the character, so it made sense when the psycho characters said it, because they're psycho characters. Why in the world is the, supposedly sane, Malawan soldiers saying this? Like, there's no distinguishing features in between the characters at this point, or the enemy
These
types.
guys both suck ass, which means we can't trust either of them. You gotta figure out who killed who if I'm gonna get my revenge.
Yep, that right there is where I did all those family murders. Just chopped them up.
See, like, it tries to be all funny and playing it off as funny, but all the jokes are basically just, hey, we're actually crazy, insane people. There's no governance or value to what we do. Everything is impossible for us to... Everything's available. Everything is available for, getting the kill out. Everything is available for us to do basically horrendous acts of
My family's
nature.
stashing supplies in a vehicle nearby. See if there's any clues there.
Seriously, I'm the worst. One time I made a guy drink that green goo and
Wait.
a corrosive barrel. Don't melt it.
See, at least Iridium makes sense, matters.
What are you talking about? That was drunk Daryl and he did it on a dare. You can't be taking credit for that. Nah, man. Drunk Daryl was this guy who blew himself up. Stop that mess at all from a pyrotechnics flamethrower. You're right.
It just goes on so loud. It just keeps on going.
You did make that guy melt.
See, the thing that made Borderlands 2 funny, because it was like, basically, set up and do punchlines. That is just something that's missing here, is they're just missing that, like, basic setup and do punchlines. Instead, they're trying to give you all this exposition and stuff. It's like if the writers were thinking in their head, and then they suddenly found the dictate button on Windows, or they found the dictate button in Word, and it's like, oh, we can just suddenly put down all of our crazy thoughts, and then, instead of like having to spend the time to make like, punchline jokes and then set things up and everything, you resulted with, oh, did the whole thing disappear?
Family. Just pick one to kill, I guess. I'll consider that my payback.
Huh, I just noticed that thing there. I think that is new. I guess it won't particularly matter
Welcome back, my girl.
since I have basically the equivalent of an unkempt herald, and I guess whatever they call it now. I think there was supposed to be a dedicated unkempt herald. This is just supposed to be the corrosive version of it.
Let them hear your rage.
I can't even reload the weapon because they just instantly kill and get the reload on the gun.
I remember the day I arrived on Prometheus.
satisfied. Beast, kill!
The level's that the weapon is under leveled. You have to kill the badass at the higher level, and then
Finally rest knowing my family's been avenged. Probably. Come back and get your reward.
but yeah. So when you have the giant environments, they don't mean that the game is going to be bigger, better, and badder. You can always just have more environments, because like we saw this in the Hammerlock DLC, or at least the main hunter one in Borderlands 2. It's like you had this huge empty areas that were just like they just didn't make a bit of sense to travel around, and it's like, how in the world are you expecting anyone to enjoy moving this? It's probably that's why one of the reasons why it's one of the least enjoyed DLCs is just because it's massive and it's bulky. That's a good word. The way to put it. They're bulky terrain. And so, like, so if you take a look at this, you could have easily have just, like, chopped all this and just put it right here. And then you, like, had this huge giant chunk here you could have just saved, development time on.
Now I'm second-guessing myself. That other guy seemed pretty family murdery, too. There's still a chance it was him. Maybe you could go kill him just in case?
So you figured out I'm the worst after all. Yeah, let's do this.
Alright. That's also annoying. This has been like the third mission now where they trick you on
Ready
walking
for a
away,
fight?
and then they make you go back and do the thing. Pretty family murdery.
Okay, all bases covered. You definitely avenged my family somewhere and all that. Come back and get your reward, Vault Hunter.
But yeah, that's another thing with the flavor of the missions. See, one of the things that like really helped, I think, with the pacing was when you had to do the opportunity missions in Borderlands 2. Like, opportunity is such an inconvenience to go to and get around, but you also had that same issue with like Solitude, Cauldron, and everything. But they almost actually help with the pacing because they give you unique set pieces that help break apart the boringness, if you would, to the bulky zones, which is like the main parts of Pandora. And like, even Pre-Sequel basically suffers from this, but I think Pre-Sequel kind of gets away because it's kind of fun to jump around the low grav. Like, they have a whole game where like your main like bulk environment spaces are out in a low grav area where you have to actually take care of an oxygen meter, which is so minor to take care of, but it gives a different sense of gameplay. It's like, oh, you can't just like spend all the time out in the open zero grav space.
Hi. Hey there. You're a killing machine, Vault Hunter. Thanks.
Alright, so I think that covers everything on Promethea. I think the only thing it's telling me to do... Actually, wait, did I do...
For taking the endless cycle.
Did I get all the, Typhon? I don't even know where all the Typhon ones are. Is there even 3 in this area? Okay, there is supposed to be 3. And the Typhon dead drops... Yeah, you get that after getting all the journals. And there's a dead claptrap, and there's a radio. Where the heck are all of these supposed to be? Like, there may have been a dead claptrap up in here somewhere. You know what? I don't particularly care to stay on Promethea anymore. That outwash area is just kind of empty. I imagine we're going to go back to Athena anyways, so I don't want to go to Athena just so quickly. I think that one is just, yeah, deliver burgers. Not particularly worth it. I could go up here and see if I can't find a dead claptrap or something. Because I don't think there was a dead claptrap anywhere else. Oh, no, there was one over here. So that would have been 1 log, 1 radio. Dead claptrap, dead claptrap. So I guess there must be another radio up here and another log as well. Then to cover the majority of their map. Maybe there's a log in that space, but it'd be kind of odd. Actually, it would tell me right here how many. Yeah, 3 logs. Legendary hunt. Oh yeah, there's probably up there as well. What's the next story mission? I'm guessing these are supposed to be all the side quests. You know what? I'm gonna have to go back for the reading writings anyways. I think you get that one after the thing of this vault. So might as well just go ahead and go back to where am I supposed to go? What's the mission?
Now I'm out of it. Here, this should help make up.
Oh, okay, we'll go back to Pandora over here. Yes, Devil's Razor. But yeah, I mean, like this, the areas and they're lacking of waypoints, I think is a pretty valid complaint. It's only because the areas are really bulky. They basically solved that problem in 2. They're making the areas nice and condensed, and then just having them a little fit together better. Like, you couldn't justify making a sultry cauldron, I think, in here in 3, just because of the way they decided to format everything.
Just in time, Vault Hunter. We were gunners. No, not so fast. Time to crush the Crimson Raiders once and for all. Tyrene, send in Raiden. I anoint thee, Ravager of Roland's Reach Around. Woo! Iridium! Hell yeah! Come forward and lay waste, my gladiator! Your soon-to-be god commands it! More! Watch out!
Strip them bare.
Alright, so these anointed enemies are just so... they're empty. There's nothing to them.
That was scary for you. Roland's rest is safe.
See, there's no hidden potatoes behind them. Even when you were going after
Now let's
the enemies in... I'm going to use the Torg DLC as kind of an example. They were kind of unique. You know, the twist on the characters. Like, you didn't have Goliaths, you had basically the bulky bruisers or whatever they were called. And that kind of, you know, they had like a motorbike feature to them. These guys here, they're not any different than just like skin change. And it's not really what you would want to see with unique special enemies. Oh yeah, there's a mission over here.
Hey, I hear we're launching an attack on the Calypso stronghold. It's about time. I'm all in, bro. I'm through being the Calypso.
It's been almost 2019. Why are we having these issues?
Hear me, bros and bronettes. This is our moment. We're gonna ride to the Calypso's gates and show those posers what happens when you mess with the Crimson Raiders.
He looks very bloated in that that still picture.
Crimson Raiders!
Looks like he's got a swollen face, like he's been punched a lot recently or something.
To the cathedral! Ride, my Crimson Army! Ride toward victory!
I'll go ahead and change up the not what I want to do. I'm gonna get to this one. Just gonna put the Jacobs on. It looks kind of neat. I run the default color skin. I haven't gotten a weapon for this guy yet. Or this guy? What about engine? No? Alright, I think I've only gotten upgrades for the technical. Golden ticket. I actually like that Hyperion color scheme. Fire launcher. Yeah, the vehicles thing, it's like, I really liked 2015 Mad Max game over its, like, inclusion of the vehicles being imported and stuff.
Are you serious? Hey, turrets, you shit waffles. Ah, craps. I was wondering where those went.
Later, Crimson Traitors.
Retreat to Roland's Rest! Fall back!
Once again, you can't be a traitor if you were never on their side to begin with.
Run, 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 run!
You never betrayed them, you never stabbed them in the back, you never went against them outside of your own...
Has been turned!
Let you get out of here, you. Yeah.
We cannot reach the Calypso stronghold while those turrets are active. I'll be able to shut them down with phase shift. For a task that large, I will need my iridium amplifier. It is in my secret lab, hidden beneath an old Dahl mine nearby. Vaughn will show you the way.
I have need of you, beast.
Well, that went real bad. But as long as you survived, we still got hope, bro. So, anyway... And
Is there a difference between these things?
A ghost in my
My head told me you'd need help getting into the old Dahl mine. I'm into it. One sec. Cardio live! So, how's my ass look from back there? Woo! Almost there! The mine's that way.
Huh?
There you go! Happy hunting.
Secret lab awaits. Go there
Oh,
now.
we're supposed to follow him.
When my siren powers first manifested, I knew I would need a covert area
This
where
feeling...
I could experiment
See, I will
with them.
appreciate that. I do
Using
get
an
more of a Borderlands
iridium-based
1 feel. The
amplifier in the
Pandora
open
spaces.
would draw unwanted attention.
Like, this is like one of the first
mining
mines.
operation provided a perfect cover.
Unless it is supposed to be one of the mine areas from DLC, or from the Borderlands 1. At least they're consistent with their, it's like, oh, hold on. Got him, you got a free gun, no you need to read it. Oh, there's a mission.
It would appear Mordecai's bird beast, Talon, is on the hunt.
Hey, Vault Hunter. Vaughn just contacted me, said he saw some COV chasing a bird through the mines. Must have been Talon. Go track her down while I keep Mordecai busy. Mordecai already lost one bird. My dude can't lose another one. His heart will break. He's real sensitive, you know. Well, you get a lot of them at a time, so it ain't so bad. What are you doing over there? Oh, just talking to myself. You know how I do. Keep looking.
I must have missed like 3 logs.
Too hard to crack. I can shatter that crystal.
Okay, I got all the stupid shock crystals. Who needed these again?
Oh,
Shock crystals, just like Borderlands or what?
bodyboard dude. Oh, Brenda,
It's Borderlands 1 with twice as much talking as Borderlands 2. Or actually pre-sequel, really. Pre-sequel had a ton of talking in it.
What's really going on, Brick?
It's like, hey, we've had more capacity now than ever. Let's go ahead and just stuff a bunch of voice parts into it. Alright, so I must be missing something. I must be blind. Blind? We'll be looking for. See, one of the areas I really missed was actually the Dahl mine from Borderlands 2. It was actually like a really good area, all things considered. Am I supposed to push this minecart? No? It reminds me of the Borderlands, like when you had that, when you were down there in the subterranean area.
Damn it! Someone take down that friggin' bird already!
I feel like when you get to the last one, it should just tell you where it is. Oh. It's up there. How the heck am I supposed to get to that? How do you even get around all this? Because that's a lip. Yeah, you're only supposed to be able to get to that when you go up through over here, apparently.
Did we get it?
Is it supposed to be up there?
We still didn't get it! Damn that bird!
Huh? What in the world? I'm just supposed to be able to get that from here? I must be missing something. There must be a way of climbing up. There's gotta be a way of climbing up. What do we got over here? Hold on. What's this? What in the world? We're supposed to shoot something? How in the world did he expect you to get up there? There must be something I'm missing. Like, something that's obvious. Unless they... Oh, no, that's just part of the regular mission over there. There's gotta be another way of you doing it. There's gotta be something I'm missing. See, I think at this point in the game, you'd be best off in, like, in comparison to Borderlands 2, we have the Jacob's Town area. You're just supposed to be able to get up there? That can't be right. That can't be right. There's just gotta be another way. Unless you're supposed to have, like, the... Maybe when the Varkids had it, and then the Varkid exploded and died up there? That seems kind of unusual. I doubt that's how it is. This is another occasion where it's like, something's in a spot that it really shouldn't be. Let's reload the arrow. That won't take very much. That seemed to help last time. Maybe that's in the wrong spot. But yeah, I think this part of the game is very comparable to Borderlands 1, just by the pacing. And not so much Borderlands 2, because once again, like, you had like Jacob's Town, which is a very distinct area, and then you had like Opportunity, like all these areas are very distinct, and it's like, oh, we'll take those entire areas and just make them giant full-size worlds, instead of like actually going through the motions of just making unique, distinct areas. And that's not to be opposed to large areas. I mean, I clearly like that in something like 2015 Mad Max. But you have to incorporate that differently. Because it's still up there. It can't just be still up there like that. There's gotta be something else. There's gotta be some other way of getting up there. I must be missing something.
Where did that come from?
Look at that. Look at that. Look, why is it up there? Oh wait, Wait, no, that's an audio log. I needed this. Oh my
This
god.
should be sufficient.
There was an
Time to
audio
load up
log.
the cart.
You can't see it from up here.
Push into it.
I don't seem silly now. Oh.
Talon
Alright,
is
well,
a
that's annoying.
survivor. I am tracking her now.
Oh man, that's a relief. I gotta keep Morty busy. But you keep after her.
Huh? Keep after who now? I already wasted all these bandits and collected all these rifle parts.
Oh, I mean,
Those are all Borderlands 1 missions.
metaphorical her. The mission. Keep after her, man. The mission. Yeah.
Okay. Will do, buddy. Will do.
Good
See,
work,
missions like
Morty.
that
We're
in
doing
Borderlands 1
important work out
actually
here.
wouldn't have been bad
Wait,
here in
you just
Borderlands
talking to
3.
someone?
No.
Just like go pick up rifles and like you could have had that instead of like
Thanks for proving my point. Now let's finish
what are
up
they still
this
talking
mission.
on about? But that could have been something a little bit better, I think, than not. Would have had missions where like you can build a legendary if you find the right parts of the legendary, and that the parts would come in the like, second, third gameplay playthroughs in a slightly different spots, and so like they have to make it like worthwhile levels to go after us. People will actually go after them.
I suppose I'll take that. Go now!
Yeah, this feels like an area that's a fusion of the Dahl mine and just some Borderlands 1 area. But yeah, the
Talon
environment's
returns.
Damn, that's good to hear. Talon's coming home.
What was that?
Oh, I said Fallon's coming home.
You're being weird, Rick.
No, I'm not. You are.
at least like even though they poke at Mordecai, they showed that they overcare about him. This little view here reminds me of the Journal Knox DLC. There's like the giant overhanging highway pieces. Alright, so apparently this was actually dynamite the whole time. What we got here?
I don't know how long I have until it happens again, but I need to remember her. I need to remember her face. Maybe if I can just hold on to that, someday I'll see her again and I'll tell her. Ripping jawbones off the torture meat! No, damn it. Can't believe I'm still stuck with you after all this time.
The route is blocked, Tannis.
Well, you won't get in that way. I hope you don't mind slipping it, as they say. Honestly, most people are just a senseless collection of shapes and colors to me. My
Wow,
powers
that's,
first manifested. A city's worth of electricity was coursing through my entire body. I laid my hand on a washing machine for balance, and it instantly exploded. We were still finding loose socks weeks later. I realized I had no control over these new abilities. I needed to find someplace where the only person I might accidentally kill was myself.
The hunt takes all!
Leda was an Atlas researcher whose team had been slaughtered, but that didn't stop her. She needed a local to show her around all the Iridium spots, and I was more than happy to.
This way is also blocked. I suppose it is my responsibility to walk you through each and every step. You must find a way to open those transport doors.
There's a lot of treasure in the galaxy, but the rarest loot of all is love.
Sounds like he was getting used. But yeah, I get the real feeling that they were really into getting Borderlands 1 nostalgia.
I could control it. I was getting so close. I can't see her again until... Neck snap songs for the garbage people. Yes, but only for the garbage people. Do not kill the
Both
innocent.
nominations proving satisfying. Oh, right. Lilith usually offers some affirmation.
I did it to myself.
Kudos.
Unlike Tannis, self-inflicted. They can kill me. My little AI guy here can kill me. But why? But why? Come on, give me one somewhere. That guy, oh no, God. My own little buddy killed me. But since when did they do cryo anything? Why? Why did you kill me? Since when can you hurt me? Is it my class mod? No, that hasn't changed since level 30. No, nothing's giving them cryo. What? Were they just like already cryoed with enemy damage? And then it just hurt me? It's gotta be like that. Is this gotta be one of those games? What do I have here? I have this one. Honestly, objectively, it's not a bad grenade.
I'm the kill. Run, you weaklings!
You know, I don't mind the smash rating thing. It's pretty unsatisfying. I think there was a pretty sizable upgrade here. It's on radiation. It gives me luck. I guess it's for like loot drops. And the magazine size on everything is actually pretty cool. Versus this. Here we go. The elemental resistance and electrocute chance are pretty nice. Enhance the radiation status effects of Aurora, making larger and more deadly. I don't have any radiation guns right now to make any use of that. Actually, wait, is this shoddy mix? No, it's cryo. Yeah, I actually like the little smash of your hand, the radium thing. It's a little more satisfying than just whacking it in Borderlands 2. Is this thing always spinning?
You know, these derelict remains of my old employer's mine fill me with nostalgia. Ah, the good old days when I was an ambitious researcher, led only by limitless creativity and unbound by archaic concepts like music.
Pocket rats!
See, okay, so at this point, there's still no reason Tannis shouldn't be just talking to you with EchoNet and not just, like, putting it into your head. See, it was supposed to be special when you got that in Borderlands 1 and 2, because they're like, oh, those are the spots where they like can give you key important story information. She's just telling us nonsense now.
Listen up, kids. Sometimes thrills can kill. A functioning pair of CL-class arm units? Maybe I'll finally know what a heart feels like.
Oh, I actually meant to do that one.
Ah, you found a chest.
Tyrene says you're...
Thrill of the hunt.
Yeah, just getting a lot of green guns. It's like they meant to give you this area where they're building out or something. Oh man, we're going to go up here and kill Sledge. We're going to get Sledge's shotgun, aren't we? I bet we get
That's the
Sledge's
spirit.
shotgun. Or we kill a skag.
Across that sky bridge. We must obtain my iridium amplifier if we are to stand a chance against those turrets. Not bad!
I kinda miss the thrill of the hunt. We used to hunt down those fugitives and mercs for the highest bidder, stalking and sneaking
You know,
and tracking.
One of the things that's very minor, very small,
Predator.
is you know how they had they had that little recorder in the corner.
And now we're this. A ranting, rambling lunatic who can't go 5 minutes without screaming the word blood. Can too! Oh, you're actually listening? I thought you were just tuning me out. Blood nightmare! There it is. Well, it looks like I'm stuck with you. For now, at least. You will not rip the meat man from the small man. Apparently not.
Yeah, so you notice how like the little audio log is right there. That was something that's like was kind of basically critically missing from a lot of games that do the audio log thing. Is that if you don't have anything to do while you're listening,
Descent.
you're still in like a personal experience, and that's something that's important.
Double kudos! My
Why
lab
not just have her
isn't
talk
far
over the
now.
echo?
As my professors often said, you're making progress. Now please put down the blowtorch.
You know, I pulled one of these out of a patient once. Leaving already? Well, this your funeral. Bullets and fun.
So yeah, I think Destiny 1, since I didn't play Destiny 2, really had that issue where you would spend so much time just standing around doing nothing. It's like you were so reliant on people always being involved with you playing the game that you never had time to actually do anything like search the environment and look for stuff. But then they ended up being real half-baked on so many things, and they basically gave up and made Destiny 2. I think they just spent so much. One of the problems is that they just spend so much time on environment. They don't spend enough time on other important features. Okay, so I was just thinking about it. See, like one of the things that they introduced the Varkins, and they introduced like new enemy types in Borderlands 2, because they were under the expectations that you had played Borderlands 2. And there's like gimmicks that each of these enemy types have that just they're not showing up here. Like, there's not tutorial missions teaching you how to actually like, kill the Varkins and make them, scream and do all that stuff.
dead. You know that, right?
It's like how the Vulcans are mutating and changing there. There was like a whole big thing about it. It's like super important that you learn how they get changed and everything. Ink mark.
Go for the eyes!
You're nearly there. But like everything and everyone on Pandora, it seems the elevator to my lab is irrevocably broken. The lab entrance is in the large
Oh no,
cavern.
I got stuck in it.
I'm not sure I can be more descriptive than that. It's a cavern. It happens to be large.
I'm gonna have to do that. In the hopes I can crawl myself out. Oh, he thinks... Alright, it looks like your collision does change just a little bit when you do that. Alright, let's see if I can't get... So it's clearly right over there. Oh, that probably wasn't supposed to work.
I was sweet on Leda, and she knew it. Together, we started looking for clues to the long-lost Iridian homeworld, Necro de Feo. It was her dream to find it, and pretty soon, it became my dream too.
So yeah, I think that takes too many cues from Borderlands 1 stylized world, and then it tries to apply much of the development philosophies from... Oh no, what's this guy doing? What? Where did you come from? It takes too many of the beat pieces from 2, and they try to like have the, you know, surprise, there's a siren the whole time, and it's like there was no build up onto it at all. And the build up that was there was fairly minor. Why is there a minecart that's sassy?
Ended when our tracks went separate ways, as they say. So it goes. Now, caress the minecart. Just trust me on this one. Oh, shut up. Barkids! Destroy them! If those things get into my lab, they could damage my precious equipment.
Oh yeah, it's because she's supposed to be crazy, so...
Overwhelm them! There, the hunt
yeah, there's supposed to be a thing up here.
Pesky things. Now stroke my X once more.
Alright, I did it to myself again. I enjoy the gun too much. And thus it has come to punish me. This whole run where there's been dodging toward guns, there's a reason for it. And it's not that I didn't like shooting them.
Come here, girl.
It's that I like shooting them too much.
Hyperion, we can always bring you back. No exceptions. Unless
Man, this is pretty darn far back. They didn't have like any of them further closer up.
Well, hey, that came out wrong. You'll be back.
I will say, notice I probably haven't died nearly as much as I would in Borderlands 1. Actually, or even 2, or even pre-sequel. At least here on the, normal mode. Borderlands 1 was pretty brutal in normal mode. You basically were, like, two-shot by basically anything that was, like, a level above you. Borderlands 2 was much more forgiving. But even Borderlands 2, like, if you didn't have, like, the proper element to kill the enemy, they would kind of whack you pretty easily. Particularly the environment enemies versus, like, you know, the soldier enemies. There really wasn't that many soldier enemies in comparison. Alright, so there is a thing over here. How do we actually do without killing ourselves? How do we get into this? We do it like this. We go through the hole that I did not even bother to check for. How many lamps does Tannis have?
Thank you, Kate. We'll catch up soon. Now, Vault Hunter, the entrance is just down that corridor. You are nearly there. There it is! My iridium amplifier. We'll need to bring it back to Roland's Rest. Disable those couplings to begin preparing it for transport. For the record, I never let anyone inside my lab. But for you, I will make an exception this time. Excellent! Now, lower the amplifier. I believe one of those switches is more than up to the task. That's a portrait of Handsome Jack. Before he became the torturing, mass-murdering CEO of Hyperion. Back when he was just a coder, a husband, and soon-to-be father of the aforementioned Angel. There's a hidden chamber behind that portrait. You'll have to move it out of the way.
I wonder, does she have this?
Don't worry, that button is perfectly disinfected. I never even touch it with my hands. From our findings in the vault, I believe sirens are able to imbue memories into physical objects. It may not even be a conscious effort. I recovered one of Angel's childhood toys. Start there. You're looking for a stuffed toy Thracian Tetra Bear. Just as cuddly as the real thing, minus the neurotoxic claws.
A handy trick.
It's overcomplicating it. Huh? That's not good. I have done goofed. Oh no. I have made a mistake, and I am now in a gay baby jam. Unless you can grenade jump still. That was my shield I took off. I don't think you can shield jump. Or grenade jump. I did it to myself, apparently. Hopefully the respawner isn't that far away. Because I'd be darn ashamed if it was. Oh man. That's really freaking annoying. We should probably not have done that. Could we have gotten that a tiny bit closer? Just a little bit? Like maybe one in the lab that Tannis would practically use for actually getting in and out of the lab. Yeah, there's quite a bit of distance. You imagine like there would be one at each of those sort of major checkpoint areas. Like you come down here, you would almost picture that there would be one there, but they're like, oh, alright, maybe there's one too close. I'm thinking probably at some point the lead devs were like, alright, we should probably get some more of these in, and they're like, well, no, it doesn't take them that long to get around. But it's like, alright, you get here, and then Borderlands 2 also kind of suffered from just clearly not enough waypoints. So I clearly made a jump that was just barely possible. So why does she have that picture? Really bizarre. Oh.
Captain Bear, who is a bear? He is a bear. Captain Bear.
Hey, Angel. And who is this guy?
Captain Bear, he eats crime.
Whoa, he must be eating a lot with that big belly, huh? Hey, Angel, darling, what's that on your arm? Did you do that?
Blue. I don't know where it came from. Do you think it's pretty?
Yeah, sweetheart, it's real pretty. Hey, honey, can you get in here for a minute?
I was correct. That was a memory from when Angel's powers first manifested. There are other items she might have interacted with. Look for an old vending machine.
Stupid! Goddamn! Piece of crap asshole!
What's an asshole?
Oh, Angel, sweetheart, I'm sorry I didn't see you standing there. Don't say any of those words that Daddy said, okay?
Okay. Is the machine broken?
Yeah, looks like no candy for us. Hey, why don't you go back into the waiting room with Mommy, darling? The doctor's gonna be here any minute, okay?
I think I can fix it.
What the hell did you just do, Angel?
Like most sirens, it seems using her powers became instinctual soon after acquiring them. She had no concept of what a phase shift even was, only that she could talk to machines, and more importantly, that they listened to her. There should be a turret somewhere in the room. Find that next.
I'm guessing it's kind of noticed that this is supposed to be the old formatted vending machine there. You bet you can't skip story beats. Neat. That's probably why I couldn't ledge grab earlier. I must have had just enough speed when I made that jump that first time from killing the enemies to do the ledge grabbing skip piece.
There it is. Simply touch it to trigger the memory.
Mommy, Daddy, help!
Look, you bandit, just give us back our daughter, okay?
Are you kidding? She's a freaking siren. I'm gonna be a trillionaire. You and your wife get out of here before I stick my turrets on you. Forget the kid. Go make another one.
No, I want to go home!
Shut up, kid, or I'll... Hey, what the...
I want to go home!
Get down! No! No!
I hear you, beast.
Mommy?
No! Angel, what did you do? What did you do?
Angel's pain was so great that it was enough to repower that turret. That terrified girl's scars run deep. There's one more artifact. Look for a Hyperion communication satellite.
I suppose I'll take that.
Daddy, please!
Like
let
from
me
the
out.
end of the first game.
No can do, my sweet little angel. You're in that chair for your own good, okay?
You're such an asshole!
Language. Look, sweetheart, I can't let you out because of what you did to your mother, okay? I just couldn't bear it if something else happened to you.
I didn't mean to.
Shh, I know, darling. That's why you need to stay in that chair. But I got you something. That chair is connected to the entire Hyperion network. Now you can see through every satellite we own around every planet in the sky. You've got the best view in the whole universe from that chair. We're gonna work together. You and me, kiddo. Sound good?
Yeah. Okay.
I love you, Angel.
I love you too, Dad.
Angel spent most of her life chained to Hyperion technology. With those memories, I think I have enough to fix the water purifier now. Go to Roland's Rest, and I will attempt to interface with it.
Mesmerizing. Get lost in the puzzle. Become the puzzle.
Sends you to do, well, everything. For now, we can install the amplifier in Roland's Rest. I've already instructed that human sculpture Vaughn to assist you in its transport. You can meet him in the garage downstairs.
Hey, Vault Hunter. So, my head ghost told me to help you drive an Iridium whatever dealie back to Roland's Rest for safekeeping. Still into it. Waiting for you outside. No rush. I got some sweet tunes. Oh yeah, Digby Vermouth. Classic.
Oh well, I'll give up. I'm sure it does something for you. Don't get lost in puzzles.
You ready, bro? Let's do this.
I have need of you, beast.
We should probably get on the road, right?
You've got enemies, and I've got ammo. Everyone has their price.
Up we go!
Oh, fudge pants! The bandits found us! Drive, bro, drive! Oh boy, spider ants. Hey, you're gonna want to keep your distance. Those things are even uglier on the inside. Long story. Also, smashed spider ants are a bandit delicacy. Just saying. COV! Let's mess them up! Welcome to the danger zone, punks! We got blasted! Pedal to the metal! Just step on the thing with your foot! Just don't stop! That's it! Blood feud! They're shooting at us! Got more company! Keep our cargo safe! Taking some lumps here, Vault Hunter.
It's kind of just hitting just like freely. And that's kind of really
Got a couple of new tails. Let's chop them off. More rigs incoming. Danger zone! We're hit!
Nope, that's not the right way. You can't. There's collision on that?
We gotta fight
Look
back!
at that collision. That whole collision right there is enough to stop an entire vehicle. Why would they have the collision do that? Why can't they just have it where you drive up on things properly? They didn't have it as a physics-based object at all that can drive up on things?
Taking some lumps here, Vault Hunter. Whew, nice work. think we're in the clear. We are not in the clear. Let's fight them off! Oh boy, a COV dropship. Watch out! Turrets! Turrets make me sad. Ever since Troy Calypso face snatched mine. Let's give them hell! That's it. Blood feud! We're hit! All their vehicles must die. So says I. Vaughn! Destroy them! Let no vehicle escape our wrath. Almost there! Taking some lumps here, Bald Hunter. Uh-oh, way's blocked. Bald Hunter, shoot that tank! Drive, bro, drive! Warpath! We made it! My blood is pumping! I love this planet!
I have need of you, beast.
Ah, home crap home.
Vault Hunter, bro. I gotta say, I've been on a lot of crazy road trips.
But your driving skills, they're tasty, bro. They're tasty! So, if you want to ride sometime,
You just let me know, bro. Bro trip! Oh, sorry. I got a little carried away there. Anyway, we'll guard the Iridium flippity-flu and rally the troops. When Lilith gives the word, it's go time. Oh, can you ask the Lady Ghost head friend to stay out of my head from 8 to 11? That's where I keep the special thoughts.
I got a shield. I'm sure it's fixed, but it's actually kind of an upgrade. It's an amp. Yeah, I'll switch to it.
Talon flew right past us, and Mordecai followed her. Let's go!
You can stop the AI. Alright, why not just have no clear vision?
Hello.
You're a good mama, Talon, and I'm a proud Uncle Mordecai.
Wait. You knew she was gone the whole time?
Yeah, man. She's been going off by herself and setting up this nest for a while now. Looks like the Vault Hunter helped her get ready to feed the baby with that juicy brain. Hey, thanks for that. Looks like Brick had us both running all over the place today, huh? It's all good. The baby will have some food when he finally hatches. Thanks for looking after my girl. I think Talon says thanks, too.
I'm guessing that's supposed to be the elephant gun of the game.
makes much more sense now. Angel's memories did indeed contain the information I required. It seems the Hyperion water purifier had a planned obsolescence chip inside it. I'll simply override it and we can be done with this water chip nonsense. We did it, Vault Hunter, and all it took was reliving the traumatic childhood of a fallen angel. Let Vaughn know his water purifier is working once again.
You got the water working again! That's awesome! Water slide city, baby! Ooh, slick, wet, shiny, glistening. Oh yeah, also, no one's dying of thirst, so that's pretty good too.
I missed you, girl.
This is one of the best SDUs money can buy. So get to buying it. Better buy up the rest, quick. This is very limited stock.
They might look small, but they're actually just far away.
Legendary Crossroads, huh? I think I'll pick it up just because it is legendary.
Satisfied customer. I'm sure we'll be doing this.
Corrosion. What would I want to toss out? The tsunami. Have not been finding myself using it that much anyways.
Again soon enough.
Basically a shotgun SMG.
Buy it before it's gone.
Tsunami was good, but it didn't really... I think it had corrosive and shock elemental baked into it. I'm gonna go ahead and pass it on.
Any item anywhere. Sell to me, and
I'm
I'll
gonna
find
go
a
ahead and
buyer.
sell that one as well. Even though this one isn't double penetrating, it still is actually just a little bit better overall. So this whole time,
Hello.
I kept wondering, why in the world do I suddenly have like the power of it? And I realized now it's the amp shields that I was having.
Okay, Tannis' iridium amplifier is in place, and Vaughn's forces on the ground are at the ready. We're not gonna get a better chance to move on the Calypso.
Incoming transmission from...
The Calypso's got it. This should be interesting.
Hey, turd farmers! Check this out! Take a look out the window! Troy's about to blow your spine out your ass!
God power, bitches!
Emergency. Be chill. I got this.
Everyone all right?
Aye, but how did you, phase lock the entire moon? Wow.
What the hell is going on?
It's the freaking moon, you idiots! The key to the Great Vault has been in front of your dumb faces this whole time.
See, I was planning to leech enough vault monsters to charge it myself, but then you handed us your stupid siren friend, and now Troy can just use iridium.
Once I charge Elvis, the Great Vault will open.
I'll leech the monster inside, and we become gods.
We'd invite you to our place for the grand opening, but, it's kind of a family thing.
See, there's so many story beats that are like wacky at a point.
Unless, is it too late to join the COV?
Get it together, Claptrap.
Lilith, we must stop Troy from opening the Great Vault. But as long as he's infusing himself with iridium, he will be nearly invincible. Then we cut off his supply. Vault Hunter, once Tanis takes out those turrets, you lead a ground assault.
I will take them apart.
And whoever has a death wish can take on Tyreen and Troy.
A death wish, you say? I wish for nothing else.
Abe, you good to back up the Vault Hunter?
Yeah? You sure?
Right. Gotta run
towards the fire. Let's go, everyone. Vault Hunter, get geared up and say your goodbyes. This is it. Talk to me before you head down there, killer.
Delicious.
Vault Hunter, when you save the world, no one's gonna say.
See, like,
Marcus
all
didn't do
the
his part.
parts
So
in,
just this one time,
in Borderlands
here's
2 when you
some
do this same mission.
ammo on the house. Don't tell anyone about this, and don't die down there. You're my favorite customer.
Huh?
Hey, sugar. Off to shut those Calypso twerps up for good, are ya? Well, I feel better knowing the fate of the world rests in your capable hands. Before you leave, you might want to give my slots one last go. I've got a feeling it's your lucky day.
The system is rigged. Operations.
Tennis always has. Well, well, well. I'd wish you good luck, but it doesn't seem like you need any more.
Yeah, when you did this part in the first game, or the Borderlands 2, you actually like had missions where you kind of really spent some time with those characters just a little bit. Here you just, they're just kind of already there.
I'd say I hate to watch you go, Vault Hunter, but me and you both know that ain't true. Protect that fine ass when you're down there. I'll be rooting for you.
Reassessing rear paneling status. Determination? Audacious.
I'll say, but Dahl!
Like, Zero was on the scene the whole time. Oh, is this supposed to be like the shooting gallery?
It has come to this. The battle to end a war. Crush them, Vault Hunter.
Calypsos becoming gods was simply rhetoric.
But if Tyreen leeches the monster in the Great
Vault, well, what is God but the most beautiful
being in the universe?
It's on. Time to ice those Calypsos and save Pandora. Then we gon' party Baylex style.
Pretty sweet setup we got here.
You know what? I'm gonna go ahead and do the things on Athena's where you run around and or go and do the crew mode. Let's get the things done. A little like claptrap and Python pieces. But yeah, the ordering of the story has been really weird. So like, if you needed a navigation ship, that should have been done first. That should have been one of the earlier things done. It's like, oh, you don't have a navigation chip or a navigation system, but you can still launch, and so you do like an emergency takeoff because you're trying to run away, and then you end up on the Eden 6. That would make the most sense to do first. That is something that's just like very. Why that they didn't just lean into that is just kind of odd.
To crack. I can shatter that crystal. Let the hunt take you.
All right, great. Just take it right down. Right to the bottom.
First time I saw Siren was my trip to Athena's, and she was the queen. See, after I found the vault, Atlas paid me a buttload to lead a peace envoy. Later, I found out those bastards had slipped some spies into the envoy to steal Iridian artifacts. Now, I ain't no monk, but for the record, I didn't steal nothing from Athena's. Typhon's honor.
Falls silent. You there, how are your last breaths going?
Also, never explained the Iridium thing. Like, maybe it makes sense on Athena's that, oh, there's Iridium hanging around because like it's part of their culture, but they never explain it up on Eden 6 or Prometheus or why there's any there. So.
The hunt takes all!
I wish this was the default run speed when you were just like casually moving around on areas that have no deeper momentum. If anything, Athena series is probably the most condensed and put together planet.
The graveyard. That's where it went down. See, I was admiring the tombs when Siren Queen died over it. You must die, trespasser, she says. Any final requests? So I say, how about one last dance? She narrows her eyes, then nods and takes my hand. I remember her gray hair cut by the moonlight, and how her bony fingers grabbed my tuchus and wouldn't let go. Next thing I knew, she smooches me right on the tomb. Boom! Siren girlfriend.
You were dead the moment we crossed paths.
I'm guessing it was supposed to be like you have an old lady who just kind of got praised the whole time, and then suddenly wanted companionship at the end. But yeah, I think this is probably one of the first areas they had to make, because it's very much more like this Borderlands 2 level, where it just has the hallways and stuff. Reminds me of a bit of the but it reminds me of the Destruct Peak a little bit, just kind of the formatting of it. Get no XP for fighting them.
Go and meet death.
It makes a hole.
It's time to fight.
So apparently I saw this one earlier, but couldn't actually do anything to it. I hope I don't have to, like, harshly come back for those. It turns out I like walk back all to that.
There's no place in the galaxy with more sirens than Athena's. Must be something in their water. Or sirens were drawn to the place by some sort of, I don't know, call? I stayed for a few years until Queen Dido passed away. Then some monks in the Order of the Impending Storm took over the joint. One day, some skeezy monk, he pulls me aside and says he'll pay plenty if I bring him another siren. I slap him in the face with my Verkuvian backhand and hopped in my ship. Never came back. The moral of this story is that monks suck.
Typhon had an affair with the Siren Queen Dido. Astounding and tantalizing. Oh, and another cache has been revealed.
Let me see what lies within. Yes, into the fray. Do you see me?
I must be missing something.
It feels good to get those COV nut jobs off the airwaves. Score one for the Raiders.
Well tracked, Pete. I wondered where that went.
How many... Oh, I think that's all the challenges. Smaller planet, I guess. Mission over here. I guess it's just an area I can go to.
Hello, friend.
Yep. Not much to say at this point. I can imagine I'm going in fairly leveled.
Ammo! Without it, you're just a schmuck with a paperweight. Support local business. Sell to Marcus. No questions asked.
It's the Bald Hunter! Hunty, huntery, hunter.
You're so much taller than them.
Yeah.
I need to stay busy or my mind wanders. No one wants that, believe me.
Vault Hunter, it is time! Once you take down those turrets, we'll storm the stronghold together!
Well, time to be a hero.
Whenever I imagined saving the world, it was always by curing a bioplague I'd accidentally unleashed.
Man, that thing looks dangerous! So what, like it gives you superpowers or something? Kinda wanna lick it.
I am ready. I hope. Oh my!
Whoa, this bronet is charging! Go, 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 go! Siren Live!
I feel powerful.
She's flying!
Vault Hunter, I'll meet you up ahead. If I'm to moonlight as a hero, I should use the vernacular, yes? It is go time!
Ride, bro, ride!
I'm waiting, Vault Hunter.
Kids riding down the finest champagne ring.
You're here. Clear the area, Vault Hunter. I'll need to focus while I whisper sweet electrical nothings to those turrets.
Glad to have you back. Pathetic end for a pathetic creature. You there, how are your last dreams going? Go now! You've got a nose for treasure, I see.
Executing phase shift. Let the controlled chaos commence! I've taken over all the turrets and promised them amnesty. Please welcome the newest members of the Crimson Raiders. Ah, my rescuer. And now you know my
the Crimson Raiders too. Go team!
Jacobs rides with you as well, Vault Hunter. Let's show them zealots the might of the Crimson Raiders.
Let's do this shit! B-Team, Operation Wild Ride is a go, 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 go!
The moon. Is that enough of a fire for you, Ava?
We got this! Keep going, Vault Hunter! Do what you do, you freaking maestro of mayhem, or whatever!
So close.
No. Alright, that's on me. I goofed. Right back at the spawn, really? Alright, that technical loadout just isn't gonna cut it. I'm missing this is supposed to be the equivalent of Heroes Pass.
Let's hunt.
More and more Atlas soldiers kept arriving on Pandora, so I figured it was time to split. Well, me and Leda started making preparations to go to Necro de Feo. Supplies, astrolabes, picked up a few bots in the desert from some traders. Said our goodbyes. I went to old Aslan's grave and took a big old dump on it. The putz. Now I'm just waiting for those history dweebs to send me the moolah for this Echo series.
What we got here?
I can break this now. Wait for me!
Ready to go? Moment of silence now for our fallen friend, the mighty pain and terror. Rest in chaos, brothers. Do you have steady hands and a flair for fashion? We're looking for a new official hairdresser for the COB. Please note the COB is not responsible for funds after any legal-related injury suffered on the job. The Vault Thieves continue to prove their wickedness by murdering in cold blood the rightful CEO of the Jacobs Corporation, Aurelia Hammerlock. Will their reign of terror never end? Our free-range flock of murderous psychos needs you! We are seeking a psycho shepherd to look after all our most rabid followers and make sure they don't blow themselves up. Unless a heretic is nearby. In which case, go nuts! Another wave of violence from the Vault Thieves. What a surprise! They carved through a canyon of COB followers, cutting down your brothers and sisters in pursuit of their evil.
Goodbye, COV propaganda. Hello, Crimson propaganda.
Yes, into the fray! I am real! Now I'm coming for you!
Wisdom before me and Lena head off to look for Negra DeFeo. You know, just in case we don't come back. Anywho, here goes. Be nice to people. And never, ever forget your backhand.
Over here! Yo, Vault Hunter! Tina gave me these. You do the honors. What's up, door? You got nothing! Thanks, Tina!
I got you, Ava! You my flavor!
Full moon party! Woohoo! I can feel that god fire pumping through my veins! I'm burning brighter than a supernova!
Attention, Iridium tier followers! Put on your limit
Why in the world is she here? Why would a kid be in the battlefield? Really that, really not something they should be promoting.
Entrance is up ahead. I'll meet you there. How do you do this one? I used to do this one. No. Let's see here.
Oh, look! The entries from Troy's Praise Be the God Queen Poetry Competition RN. Let's see. This one's from a young psycho named Gutrot. Roses are red, but Pandora has none. Tyrene is the Vault Girl. She is my son. Oh, it's so sweet! But he didn't get my title right, so sacrifice him.
He's only 7, God Queen, and he's got a gimp leg.
Oh, I didn't realize. Then he'll be easier to catch, won't he?
Alright. Those are some of the funnier lines.
Got the History Dweeb's moolah. Bought a new ship, and we're all packed. So that's it, folks. Me and Lena gonna search for the planet Negra de Feo, homeworld of the Iridians. You can try to find me if you like, but be careful. If you follow in the footsteps of giants, sometimes you're gonna step in giant-sized crap. This is Typhon de Leon, signing off. Hey, Lena, have you seen my backhand?
Typhon de Leon, truly an inspiration. I could hardly have chosen a better childhood idol. My first kiss was with a poster of him. A lot of things. Your loot chasm awaits.
That's like all the way back at the start. Just, we need to get that later.
I hear you, beast!
Reloading!
This was always your act. Run! Run, you weakling!
them, Tyrene. Listen, you filthy, demented mouth breathers. An entire goddamn moon. So why the hell are the Vault Thieves still alive? Kill them now, or I'll rip you apart and piss on your ashes!
They just seem like really loud millennials.
Let the hunt take you!
Drown the Vault Thieves in your own blood if you have to. I don't care, just get it done!
Pocket rats!
Back! Get back, you filthy animals! Troy! There's too many of them!
You heard the God Queen! Get back or I'll kill you all myself!
Troy, did you see how they all responded to this guy? You there! You believe in me, don't you?
Yes, God Queen! I will serve at your command!
Oh, that is just fantastic. Hey, Troy, did you hear that? This might just work out after all. You there, big guy. Make an example of, that one. Rip him apart.
As you wish, my God Queen!
You, sir, have got a bright future in this organization. I hereby name you my holy mouthpiece. Yeah.
I will not fail you! Now, fall in line, you maggots!
Ooh, he's good.
I can shatter that crystal.
You've got enemies, and I've got ammo. Everyone has their price.
The grenade's starting to show its age.
Be back! I've got bullets with your
Hyperion.
name on them. Well, hey, that came out wrong. Opportunity strikes again.
We have a new Pingle and Needler, Transfusion, and this a classic.
You know where to find me.
Nowhere! right in the kisser! Yeah! My last.
Is this a bee somewhere? Oh. Something tells me something else has been very glitched up. These are level 33.
It's dangerous to go.
Ah, you found a chest.
I might have to reload the area just because everything is all jacky.
As a soldier, I'll have one hand on my gun and one hand on my coffee at all times. Lean, full of caffeine.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to reload the area. While I'm doing that though, I might as well go ahead and try to aim up for alright. Yeah. You know, that's been a few times now where the game's like at least one win more recently was my issue. Not going to identify ready to go. But there's been a couple, at least 2 or 3 now. Like these like kind of issues when it came to getting assets loaded properly. I'm sure it's pretty hard to like actually do the checks for a lot of these things, but still.
That's the spirit.
Oh, that was down here. Seems like it only does a logic check on if you can actually progress to the story on a reload of the area. I'm sure there's like an AI that just didn't spawn in properly.
We need help!
1 second!
bloodshed, the chaos. Your weakness is known.
But not reload the entire or reload the entire game.
So you found me some loot?
Oh.
Aw, the psychos must have adopted that dead claptrap as one of their own. That's... I was gonna say touching, but honestly kinda creepy. Oh, an adorable heart accessory! No idea what that does, but you can't argue with accessories.
You know, at the end, I think the claptrap voice actor change wasn't too bad. Seems like the lines work out pretty well, and the delivery's pretty good. I think I just don't have an AI telling me a thing to do that needs to be told for sword correction, because clearly have these things that need to be hit. So yeah, I don't know what the deal is with this not working or loaded up. Well, shoot. I'm gonna have to reload the entire game. Yeah, I think I'll probably play more later and go ahead and pause it now then, since that's going to be pushing 2 hours in, and I'll probably try to finish it more later. It just doesn't seem like it's gonna, like I mistriggered an AI or something.